guys, so back where we left off.
Keep left.
I'm out of Manhattan now, thank God. Going about 45 on the up ramp. I'm sure somebody's gonna overrun me at some point a couple times here. We get a little rambunctious at 4 a.m. going into 5 a.m. Yeah, I know. We are now officially on the LIE heading eastbound. Wait for those dotted lines. There are the dotted lines. We're going into the second lane to the right. Speed limit on this segment. Sorry, must have sex on the mind. This segment is 45 miles per hour. People tend to push 50 or higher. I'm actually doing 50 right now. Oh boy, I'm tired. Let me go right back to bed. Too bad there's no toilets on the LIE, because I kind of have to go. Oh, here's the merger. Lanes about to merge. Actually, I'm confusing myself with, you know, this guy was going to speed. Yeah, I was confusing myself there. So there's a merging lane at some point. Oh wow, this guy's flying. Watch this, watch this. On your left, watch. Crazy. Yeah, what are you gonna do? That's how they are at this hour. Here's another one, watch. You know, a lot of these guys don't realize that at any moment from a mechanical failure, you can lose control of the car. You can, your tires can go, your timing belt can break, anything can go wrong in this car right now, and I can spin out and lose control. I can hydroplane. It's wet. The ground is wet from all the rain earlier. So, you know. So, you know, these guys take a chance by even going a mile per hour over the speed limit, really. You know, because it's the difference between a totaled car and a car that's livable, you know. It's the difference between death and life, actually. Life and death, my friends. We're going to the middle lane because all these guys are merging. then there's no traffic behind me, so there's no need to stay in that right lane. See all the truckers flying by the other way. It just started raining again. I'm edging a little bit to the right because I do not want these guys to collide with me at this high rate of speed. Plus, there's blowback from their speed. Get gas before I call it a night here. Guy's nuts. That's easily 80 on the LIE. You know, and he cut off. Wow. All right, whatever. On you if you fuck up. You know, that's not true either. That's not true either. Whoever taught you how to drive should be to blame. I am ravenously hungry now. Ravenously. So I'm not sure, but because all the bridges and stuff are closed down, I think there's only one way to, maybe two ways. Because I think the RFK bridge is shut down right now for under construction or some shit till October. Could be wrong about that. Wow, this guy is flying by. Lost control. See what I mean? You can lose control at any speed. At any speed. It doesn't matter if you're going 30 or 20 or 100. You can lose control of that car. I've lost control at 30 miles an hour. I've lost control of the car at 30 miles an hour twice in my lifetime. Always, you know, it's unfortunate that's always been at low speeds. And definitely high speed situations. I usually don't give myself the opportunity to get into an accident like that, or not. I mean, I'm sorry, to lose control of the car at those speeds, because I don't go those speeds. End of story.
In 2 miles, take exit 31S for Cross Island Parkway South.
That's right, baby. 31S. You can tell it, Jimmy Google Map. Got a taxi in front of me. I don't know if you can see the plate, but it's a TLC taxi. It's got TLC plates. Oh, he was about to... not smart, man. What was that about? I wouldn't... see, he's going across a single line like that. That's fucking crazy. I would wait for the dotted lines. I would wait for the dotted line. That's just me. So I went to Afterlife yesterday. I went to see Afterlife lineup at Brooklyn Mirage, and I had a great time. It was probably the last show for me of the summer.
In a quarter mile, take exit 31S for Cross Island Parkway South.
Yeah, it was an amazing show. I got my groove on. I danced for 4.5 hours. I didn't get laid. I wish I got laid. Man, a lot of those girls were beautiful, man. And what they were wearing too, shit, very attractive.
Take exit 31S.
Very, very attractive.
In a quarter mile, merge onto Cross Island Parkway.
You got it, baby girl. Oh. Slowing all the way down. Why? Oh, okay, I see why. There's a cone in the middle of the road. I think somebody was deliberately fucking with us. Fucking cone. All right, let's move. All right, so this is where it gets dangerous. Whenever I'm on the Cross Island, these guys speed it at any hour.
Continue on Cross Island Parkway for 3 miles.
The Cross Island, it's like Cannonball Alley, man. They will fucking act like it's just like a speedway. I've seen the aftermath of a lot of accidents here. I've never seen an accident take place as it takes place on the Cross. Actually, that's not true. I saw an accident on the Cross Island going onto the Southern State. That was nasty. This guy was going over 100 miles an hour. Long story short, he hit the divider. Lost control of the car. He couldn't slow down fast enough. So he fucked up his car. I don't know if he died either. I still think about that, man. I think about that accident every fucking day. Blue Honda Civic, maybe. I think it was blue or gray. But this guy was going well over 100 miles an hour. And this is just as the quarantine was relaxing. And people were starting to pick up, pick up the wheel again. Man, I'll never forget what that guy was. He must have been drunk. He must have been seriously drunk, because to be going that fast down this Cross Island, and then maybe he didn't want to get on the Southern State. Maybe he wanted to keep going down the Belt Parkway.
In 2 miles, take exit 26B for New York 24, Hempstead Avenue East toward Belmont Racetrack.
He didn't want to hit it. There was probably a car in the way. He didn't want to hit it, and so he had to go drive down the Southern State, down the curve. That's what I'm thinking happened. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking happened, because the way that car was mashed up against the divider, yeah, he fucked up big time, man. That's what happens. I mean, see, look at this guy. Look at this comedian. Whatever. Just whatever. You guys want to fuck around. You know what? I'm glad they all speed. I'll tell you why. I'd be out of a job, because as a Lyft driver, I like to watch and wait. I like to let you guys fucking run around like wild animals, and I'll just fold my arms and watch you act like fucking assholes. You know, like that. You know, you're welcome to do that, but at least I'm getting home safe. You not necessarily are. You know, and if I need to switch lanes, I have control over that now because you guys are speeding ahead. You guys are doing whatever the hell you're doing, you know. And me, I'm over here, and I'm just like, all right, whatever. Now I have plenty of space. I don't have any of the stress that you guys have from being all cooped up next to each other, you know. So, whatever, you know. I mean, I guess it's all in the mind, you know. I know you guys are all in a rush to be out there.
In a quarter mile, take exit 26B for New York 24, Hempstead Avenue East toward Belmont Racetrack.
If you have to get out into the city or something like that. Traffic now, because everybody had the same idea. Everybody gets up earlier and earlier to get out of here. By the time you get to 6 a.m., 6:30 a.m.
Take exit 26B, then merge onto New York 24.
The LID is backed up. So is the belt. So is the belt. There's just no avoiding it. There's no avoiding that shit. The belt will be backed up by 7 a.m. because they got to get the kids to school. They got to get to work. And everybody, like, you know, the thing is you got to get enough sleep, too. So you don't want to drive tired. Otherwise, that could get you into a dangerous accident, too. You know, you could pass out on the wheel and just fucking tank. You could tank into the divider, too. I think I saw that. I saw that happen, too. I don't know if he was sleeping or not, but he lost control of the car as he was going on the off-ramp. And I assume he fell asleep at the wheel. It was late. It was like 3 a.m. So, you know, you got to be crazy to drive at these hours, I'm telling you. Because, you know, y'all just decide, like, hey, man, there's nobody on the road, right? So I'm going to speed, right? Wow, I can't believe I passed somebody up. Edging a little bit because going a little slightly too fast. Actually,
in a quarter mile, keep left to stay on Cross Island Parkway.
Wow. He just did not care. Wow. All these comedians, man. They're all comedians.
Keep left to stay on Cross Island Parkway.
See, I'm glad I don't drive a high-powered car like a Beamer or a Porsche.
Continue for 4 miles.
Because those cars are built for fucking high speed. The Cruise is somewhere in the low to mid-range on speed, all right? She can top out, this Cruise, I believe, can top out at 120. She accelerates fast, but she doesn't top out. She doesn't top out very high. Y'all in your BMWs, you know, you're topping out at 140, 160. I don't know, some of y'all with your mods and shit, you're topping out at 180 or 200. You know, that's fast. That's fast. So, you know, I've seen a lot of shit on the road. Literally, I've seen shit on the road. You know, people throwing boxes and crap. Like, you know, can't you show, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but don't you want to, like, have a little self-respect while you're driving, you know, and not, like, litter? Like, doesn't that make you feel like shit after you do it? And if it doesn't, why not? Why don't you feel like shit after dumping garbage on the road? You know? Is that fair to everyone else? To have a fucking box in the middle of the road that you have to maneuver around at 50 miles per hour? No. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair for another driver. You know? Just saying. That's all. I mean, look at this guy, right? Let's say somebody chucked out their desktop computer, brand new desktop computer in the middle of the road, and this guy's going over 100 miles an hour. Yeah, I think that guy was going probably about, yeah, he was pushing. So, what happens next, right? Boom! Accident. You destroy the computer. You destroy the computer. Your front end gets fucked up. You could probably just plow through it, but I'm telling you, your shit's gonna get fucked. You're gonna have damage. You're gonna have damage either way. And, you know, metal on metal contact is never a good thing. You know? Depends on whether it's a mid tower, a full, you know, server, you know? So... Oh man, I'm starving. I am starving. I don't know what's open right now, but I'm gonna grab bananas.
In 2 miles, take exit 17 north for Hempstead Avenue North toward Hempstead.
So I'm telling you, man, you don't wanna fuck around on the road. I mean, you know, it's ironic that I got this guy selling a house, helping me sell a house, right? And you know, through, well, whatever. Anyway, he's like, you know, you press the pedal all the way down, you keep going, you know, like no brake, all gas, no brakes. You know what I mean? And it's just like. Nah, not out here, man. Not out here. You gotta put down some brake pressure. I've just seen too much shit. I've seen too much shit already. You know, I've only been doing this for a year and a half as a regular, as a weekly, let's say a weekly driver, because I don't do it on the reg. You know, part time. Sometimes I'll do a full week, but anyway. What was my fucking point? My point is, don't speed at all. You know, chill out, enjoy the ride. If you have to piss or
in a quarter mile, take exit 17 north for Hempstead Avenue North toward Hempstead.
You can always invent a toilet. You know, like for me, I look for secluded spots and I map them out in my head so that I know next time if I ever have to shit or piss somewhere. This is a secluded area.
Take exit 17 in, then turn right onto Hempstead Avenue.
There's a bush that I can just piss in. I swear to God. That is how I work. That is how I work. No, you have to, because when you're ride sharing, it's the biggest hazard of the job. Forget the speed.
Turn right onto Hempstead Avenue.
An accident, forget obnoxious riders. Your bodily fluids have to go somewhere. You can't just let it drop, you know? You can't just let that shit drop.
Continue on Hempstead Avenue for 1.5 miles.
And if you do, I mean, your rider's gonna smell it. So I often get absolutely anxious when I have to go. So what I'll end up doing is that, like I said, you know, I'll map out. Sorry. I'll map out a location where I know, where I'm familiar with, and I will shit there. I've shit in parks before. I've shit in secluded bushes where there was nobody around, in private property and stuff like that. Forested areas in the North Shore. I swear they got forested areas in the North Shore because there's nothing open. There's, you know, houses and some open, barren road, you know? You know, and I mean, you can get away with it for the most part. But, you know, I've never been spotted by a cop yet. I haven't been spotted shitting in public yet. Well, actually, it's, you know, technically it's not in public. Like, never mind. You know, it's kind of, these are late hours, right? Nothing's open. and nature calls sometimes, you know? If I'm all the way out east and the 7-Eleven guy says to me, no, you can't use my toilet, well, then I've got to shit somewhere else. So it ends up that if I don't find a place within that time frame, I have to think about where I was on the road, because passively I do that too. I will say to myself, you know, there's an open lot here. I can stop in this lot. There's bushes and stuff over there, you know, when I pass it by. let me do that, you know. The world's a crazy place. A lot of bullshit. Yeah, my like 20-minute rant about finding a toilet near the LIE, right? So I wish I had more video of Manhattan for y'all, but you know, I ended up cutting it short because you know, I didn't want to get lost out there, and I kind of did. Just getting on the Brooklyn Bridge, that's it. Everything else was easy, but getting on the Brooklyn Bridge from the FDR Drive was kind of... I didn't know there was a fork in the road, and Google Maps didn't neglected to tell me whether to be in the right or lane or the left lane, or take a right at the fork. So I blame it on Google.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Hempstead Turnpike.
You know, I don't feel...
Turn right onto Hempstead Turnpike.
Exhausted. I feel like I could probably drive for another 40 and get some more riders in, make some cash, but the bodily functions are important. You know, I have to do key and all that. So you figure, give myself like 10 minutes, take care of all the self-care stuff, gas up and all that, and then maybe head back out for a half hour.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Osborne Road.
In a quarter mile, turn on Osborne Road. Quarter of a mile, turn on Osborne Road. Alright, so we're gonna put in some gas real quick at Speedway. I'm gonna leave the camera rolling. Fuck it. I'm gonna leave the camera rolling until we get gas in. And I don't know if he's open on the inside yet, but I know I need food. My boy Tim might be in town. All right.
Head east, then turn right.
heard all that.